G'day guys, Potter here. Today we're going to be talking about the recording process, and in the studio today I've got Abreact. Welcome guys. First of all guys, I just want to say congratulations on the release of the new album, and just wanted to talk a little bit about how you went about recording the album.
We recorded it in Kangaroo Flat with a young bloke called Travis Johnson, and he's done a lot of work with a lot of younger bands in the hardcore scene. We decided to go there because he has a really kind of modern production, and we wanted that on our sound because we're pretty raw live. It's always hard to capture that and make it sound good in the studio, so we wanted to get the best of both worlds, I suppose. So yeah, it was a pretty easy process. Trav's a really easygoing guy, so we had a lot of laughs, had a lot of fun, which always makes things easier. We probably spent 3 or 4 days tracking the drums, and after that it was kind of spaced out because we all worked full time. We had to kind of do it after work, so he'd have bands in during the day, and then when we get home from work we'd do like 3 hours or something, so it took a long time to actually finish it. And then he went overseas for a month, so all in all it probably took 10 months by the time we finished. And money.
So once you guys had finished the recording process and were happy with how it sounded, how did you go about getting it out there and getting people to notice it?
We booked a tour for it first, after it was released, but due to a couple of problems, the album itself got pushed back, and we were like, well, do we cancel the tour or do we just roll with it and hope everything works out with actually getting it back in our hands? So we didn't end up. We were going to shop it around to record companies, but we ended up getting the album 3 weeks before we were going on tour. So that kind of ruined that at the time, but that's fine. So we've got it in a few independent record shops, which is good.
Is getting your album into an independent music store as simple as giving them a call or sending them an email and just saying this is what we've got?
It is actually as simple as that. Most independent, good independent record stores, they're easy to deal with, and more than happy to accommodate new bands and support you.
So also you've got the album available for download on iTunes. How did you go about getting your music on there?
We signed up to a website called TuneCore, which you upload your tracks to, and you set up all your artwork and stuff like that. But it actually, obviously there's a fee involved, but you can choose which websites that the music publishes to and how much it sells for and all that kind of stuff. So basically you just set it up and then go, okay, I want it in iTunes, Australia, Canada, Europe, whatever, and it takes 3 weeks for iTunes to process it. And it's basically that simple. Another thing with iTunes and stuff like that is you don't really know how your sales are going. You get a report every 3 months. So we could have sold 1 or 10,000. We would not have had any idea. But it's cool that you can get it. It's weird going on iTunes with things.
So for any young bands out there thinking about recording any of their stuff, would you recommend recording at home in the garage or actually saving up some money and booking in some studio time?
Yeah, definitely. I think that if they're going to do it, they're going to do it properly. Don't upload or release music that's of a low quality. You know what I mean? Save your dollars. Take your time. I've noticed that quite a lot of younger bands these days are releasing EPs, 1 and 2 tracks. A bit cheaper to go in and record, I suppose, and they still come out with decent quality. I think that's a good way to go. But I think that, if you're going to do it properly. And, the results, it'll pay off in the end. Absolutely.
So being that the costs involved with recording in a studio, what advice would you have for young bands before they actually enter into the studio to start recording?
Well, coming from a drummer's perspective, you want to practice and practice. Chad made some click tracks for us. Already knew the songs, although a couple of them were brand new. We actually pretty much wrote them in the studio. But practice as often as you can, for as long as you can, to a click track. And then when you get in the studio, the engineer will help a lot. It's good fun, but you want to be as solid as you can before you get in there. That way you're knocking it out as fast as you can to save money. Otherwise you're in there for days on end, redoing everything. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Like doing one song 15 times isn't so bad, but if you have to do it 30 times, 40 times, you're just wasting money.
So thanks for coming in, guys, and sharing your stories with us. And Abreact's new album, Entities, is available through a few different record stores and also available for download on iTunes. So if any of you out there have got any questions or queries about recording, make sure you drop us a line either via our website or via our Facebook page. That's about all we've got time for this week on MuzoBiz. So if you just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep up to date with all our latest episodes, and I'll catch you next time.